Top 10 things newborn babies need. Hello everyone, welcome back to Emstine TV. In today's video, we are going to be getting an experience of a new mom that have just put to bed. She is going to tell us what newborn babies need. What are the needs of a newborn baby? That is what we are going to be discussing in this video. 1. Car seat. The infant car seat at the top of the list because at the end of the day, the hospital won't let you take the baby home without one. Of course, there are other alternatives from home birth to riding public transportation, but the most common scenario is taking the baby home in a car seat. Besides, getting a car seat, you will want to make sure you have installed it correctly. Reach out to the highway patrol or hire a car seat specialist to install and show you how to secure the baby in place. 2. Scribe or bassinet. Once you take the baby home, he will need a place to safely sleep alone like a scribe or bassinet. I had both and I will even use the probable scribe too. If my baby didn't want to sleep in the scribe, I will try the bassinet and vice versa. With your baby so small, you can get away with just the bassinet for now in case you want to stagger your purchases, but at around 3 or 4 months, he might outgrow it, making the scribe the next one to use. And of course, you will need a scribe mattresses and fitted sheet as well. 3. Formula or breastfeeding supplies. Long before your baby comes home, he will already need a way to eat. For some, this means formula, which many hospitals will provide. For others, having breastfeeding supplies will make the experience more successful. For breastfeeding moms, the first items to have is a nursing pillow. I didn't have one with my eldest, so at the hospital, the lactation consultant and I had to make do with whatever pillows we had around. A pillow makes nursing so much easier to manage, and if you are interested in increasing your milk supply, plan to be away from the baby. A breast pump makes that possible. I rented one to help build my supply. Later, I used it many times when I was at work. Now, this isn't a necessity, but hands-free pumping bra can make multiple pumping sessions at work easier. I wish I had mine from day one. I also use formula for my twins. One of them was so small that he needed supplementing even at the hospital, so we choose ready-made formula in liquid form before switching to the powder version. If you are using formula or pumping milk, you will want to have bottles on hand to feed, and regardless of which feeding method you choose, birth cloth will protect you from spit ups. 4. Diapers and wipes. We all know babies need to get changed often throughout the day, around 13 times in the newborn days. Diapers and wipes are a must for the next few years. Start small, getting 1 box of newborn diapers before moving up to size 1. You might also want to experiment with different brands before committing to buying a bunch all at once, and those with a pee indicator strip on the front come in handy as well. I use disposable diapers with all my kit, but now I wish I had considered reusable cloth diapers more thoroughly. We didn't have our own washing machine at that point, but I later realized that cloth diaper services could have been an option. While more expensive upfront, reusable diapers end up being more cost-effective in the end, plus more eco-friendly. For wipes, you can get away with soaking cotton pads in water, which is actually easier on baby skin, but down the line, regular baby wipes are the more common ones to use. And have a diaper bag designated for baby's items. Make sure it has an isolated pocket to store breast milk or formula. Having a separate compartment for diapers also helps, as this keeps them away from other items like clothes, pacifiers, or toys. 5. Changing table or pad. Speaking of diapers, you will need a place to change the baby. For many, this means a changing table, which can also double as drawers or diaper storage. Technically, you can forego the table and simply use a changing pad. If so, I recommend keeping the pad on the floor instead of the bed. Constant diaper changes on the bed took a number on my back. And even if you do have a changing table, I suggest having a portable changing pad as well. Many diaper bags come with one. Having a second changing pad means you can change diapers in more than one location, and of course, a portable pad is a must when you are out and about. 6. Bath tube. We have all heard stories of bathing baby in the sink, but let's just say that a baby bath tube is a must. In the newborn stage, you will want the smallest tube that also comes with a hand mug. This allows you to bath the baby without submerging his body completely in water. His belly button needs to stay dry until the dry skin falls off. With a hand mug in the baby bath tube, you can bath most of his baby while keeping his belly button area dry. 7. Clothes. Perhaps the biggest conundrum we all face is how to clothe our babies. We all know they need clothes, but we don't always know how many, which size, and that style to get. True, in the current season of the year, your baby is born, and you can see why there is no one clear answer that says there are a few basics to build up. Onesies are a good place to start, particularly short sleeve ones. You can then layer long sleeves wraps, sweaters, or pajamas on top. Then you will need a way to keep his feet warm. For many, this means socks and booties, but you can also choose footed pajamas or pants along with sleep snacks that keep his feet covered. Other than those, you can layer as needed. Depending on the season, he might need pants or shorts, sweaters, jackets, long sleeve pajamas. As far as how many, aim for 10 of each item that he will wear daily. He may not need 10 jackets, but he will likely need 10 onesies. 8. Stroller or baby carrier. While you can always carry the baby around when you are out and about, this isn't always feasible or comfortable. That's when a stroller or even a baby carrier is necessary. When I had twins, this was even more of a no-brainer, since there was no way I could carry two babies or even two car seats on my own with a stroller. I was able to set them down in a safe place and free up my arms. Nearly every newborn car seat comes with a stroller attachment, making travel even easier. There is no need to unbuckle your baby from the car seat and into the stroller. Instead, you will have to simply unsnap the car seat from the base in the car and into the stroller. If not a stroller, then a baby carrier also allows you to be out and about. This is especially useful if you are walking out of your house instead of using the car. 9. Toiletries. Toiletries can include a whole slew of items, but since we are talking must-haves, here are the absolute essentials. Nail clippers. You need a way to clip those tiny baby nails. Thermometer. Should he get sick, you will need a thermometer to monitor fevers. Diaper rash cream. This helps diaper rashes heal quicker and prevent them from happening as often in the first place. Nasal suction. If he has mucus in his nose, you will need to suction it out since he can't blow his nose himself. Baby shampoo and body wash. Many baby soaps can be used both for the body and the hair. 10. Swaddle. Like many new parents, I was desperate for sleep and dreaded the multiple times my baby woke up. Why he didn't sleep a full night, 12 hours, until he was 6 months old. One thing that did stretch his sleep was wrapping him in a swaddle. A swaddle is simply a way keep your baby's arms contained until he outgrows the moral reflex. Feeling snug also mimics the environment he was used to when he was in the womb. And why are both important? They help extend his sleep much more than if he were left without a swaddle. The simplest ones are tiny swaddling blankets, which can also double as a bob cloth or car seat cover. For more conveniences, you can get pre-made swaddles that attach or zip quickly. So, for reminders, with so many must-have checklists, it's all too easy to feel overwhelmed about doing the right thing. That is why I want to remind you that there's no one right way to prepare for the baby. For instance, it's okay. Exchange an unopened item for another at the store. If you realize that you don't actually need a particular item, you can always return or exchange it for something you do. Maybe it's the Scribe bumpers you realize weren't all about safe, or the baby might mirror that distract you from driving. You can always get something else in lieu of the ones you could do without. Accept what you have. Even if you realize that you will have gotten something else, it's also okay to work with what you have and make the most of it. Maybe you realize that a mobile doesn't really put your baby to sleep. That's okay. He might use it more as entertainment. Buy as you go. You are never locked into the items you have when you give birth. Don't forget that you can always get an item later once you realize how helpful it will be. This might be the hands-free pumping bra that save you loads of time and various battles you get until you find the right one. So guys, that is it. The 10 most important items needed by a newborn baby. Thanks for watching. If you do like the video, please do us a favor by sharing and subscribe if you haven't done so. Till next video, stay blessed. Love you all.